In today's video we're going to cover Marvo's flagship keyboard, their new flagship keyboard actually, and it's going to be KG962. This is a 60% 61 key keyboard with 100% anti-ghosting and possibility with black and white color scheme, and of course we have red and blue switches. So what's it all about? What are the technical specifications, how the sound of the switches are, the RGB and all the other details? Let's check it out. One thing I did forgot to mention is that the keyboard can go wireless or wired, so you could choose two variations of the keyboard. Right here in this Marvo KG962 we have red switches, so I think I'll be more satisfied with the red switches than the blue, since blue are more clicky, but we'll get to that part later on. First of all, we have Type-C connectivity with braided cable, and it's detachable, so you can already. You can choose how to connect it, where to connect it in terms of arranging the cable on your setup. Now, the bottom part is quite standard. There's no legs to lift up the keyboard, but you have 4 rubber feet at the bottom to keep the keyboard steady on your surface, which is quite alright. The back side is a bit tilted, so you get a certain degree of the keyboard, and the whole chassis, the design has matte black finish with the red line going from left to the top and back to the right side. So the compact design is really outstanding, and it really gives more space on your gaming desk if you're into 60% keyboard, of course. At the far right side you have 2 indication lights, which one is for your caps lock and one is for the Windows lock, so you have a possibility to lock your Windows key with the FN button. You have all the multifunctions that are basically additionally written on each keycap that has those functions. So you have additional arrows, but basically on WASD that's standard. You have all the Fs from F1 to F12, insert, delete, home, and page up, page down. With the FN and M you control the brightness. With the FN plus comma you adjust the light speed. With the full stop, page up, then you have page down on the question mark, and of course arrows. And with the FN plus the right Alt button you adjust the lightning effects. You get all the information right here in the product use guide, so you can check out all the details that you need with multifunctional buttons. Now, since the microphone is right here, first of all we're going to check out the switches and how they sound. The microphone is about 30 centimeters away right here from the keyboard, so you get the actual sound of the key switches. The space has a bit more sound to it when pressing it. The rest of the switches are quite nice, and unfortunately you don't get a keycap remover, so we're going to have to do it like this. And so just to go more into details, when we're talking about the switches, we have red Eaxian switches, and I'm not quite sure what are is the same switch on the space bar, or yeah, is the same switch on the space bar, just the stabilizers are those who are actually making that loud sound. So they are a bit wobblier than there should be. Let's check out the RGB lights. Of course, I know it's not up to everybody's favor to see the RGB, but why not? The cable is 1.5 meters long, which I would say that 30 additional centimeters would be just fine. The RGB is, well, first of all, when you connect it, it gets like this. So from left to right you have RGB spectrum, and let's check it out. So with the FN and Alt button, the right Alt button, you change the colors. You have RGB wave. Now I don't know how to call all of these RGB colors or whatever, so with the FN and right alt button you can change them and get all different modes for you to adjust, and of course the FN plus M with the brightness. 4 times you get the maximum brightness that you could, and the only thing that I do need to mention is that you can't change the complete color scheme of the keyboard, so you can't have a static color if you wish to go so. It has a certain area for the red, for the yellow, green, blue and purple, and that's how it goes. That's it. So the only thing that you can have is RGB madness, and you can just switch the modes up to whatever you wish and whatever you decide. So I would say a bit of a shame that it doesn't have static color, because that would be much nicer, and but still you have EXE and red switches which go up to 50 million clicks. You have USB type C. The keycaps are just standard ABS plastic, which are lower grade quality than your standard PBT keycaps, but that's it. If you're looking for a 60% keyboard with an outstanding price, which as you can see it's quite cool, at least with the design, but then again we have all these parts that I mentioned, I think that's quite alright. I'll place the links below for you guys to check out the price of this Marvo KG962 60% keyboard. If you have any questions, of course leave a comment in the description below and I will gladly answer them to give you more insights on the keyboard if I miss something during the video, so you have all the information that you need before you buy. Thank you for watching today's video. Don't forget to subscribe, click the like button, hit the notification bell for future content, and I will see you in another one. Bye bye.